like, what the hell?
Now we're like not talking. This is it. Right, okay. So here we are.
Yep.
The Crawlcast.
Crawlcast.
Number 3.
Episode 3.
And I checked on the YouTube channel. This is episode 3.
Cool. So we did 2 live stream ones.
Yes. And now we decided that was an awful lot of work and a nightmare to get our calendars to work.
Yeah.
So now we're going to create studio podcasts.
Yeah.
So Crawlcast in the studio from now on.
Yeah.
And it's really just, the whole point of this is just to talk about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Really?
Just transfer information.
And ultimately, we're just doing this for fun. Let's face it.
Because it's fun.
Tell it how it is.
Yeah.
Everything we do with it.
How else are our fans going to be able to get the bus or do their dishes if they don't have us talking to keep them safe along the way?
And this is what you need. And ultimately, everything we do in the crawling is for our own need of fun. So
yeah. It's certainly not about financial gain.
God, no. No, it's a financial drain, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I think we'll just, I don't know, we'll do a quick recap of what we've been up to.
Yeah, well, last night when I was drunk, sorry, I wasn't drunk last night, of course, because I was working today.
Yeah, so last time you had a drink?
The last time I had a drink, which may or may not have been last night, I scrawled down a couple of ideas to guide us through this this podcast. So, yeah, basically the first one is round up the year, because it is the end of the year. So, what better to do than give a round up of 2025?
It is the end of the year. And obviously we did an awful lot.
Yes.
I think if we're thinking about the most standout things we did, I think very obviously everything.
Yeah, it was a pretty big year.
It was.
In a lot of ways.
It was a year of firsts, I think. So we did 2 European tours and a support tour with Tours of Null. Yes.
It was a tour of
Tours
Null.
of Null with Shores of Null. And we have changed drummer.
Yes.
And we released a live album.
Yeah. And we did another Europe tour. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tour, yeah. So,
yeah,
it was really, that's it. And yeah, obviously there's vlogs and stuff you can go and watch, all that. And the vlogs are a bit delayed at the moment. I think the biggest thing was obviously changing the drummer with the biggest impact on what we were doing.
Yeah.
Because we've had to get Ant in, thank God, who came to help us. And I think we've made him join now.
Oh,
pretty much.
Yeah, we've made him
join. Do you know what? He never had a choice.
No.
You know, he thought he was coming in to help, but we knew he was coming in to join.
It was mental manipulation from the beginning.
It is.
You know,
Instantly.
Like it'd been planted a long time ago.
Yeah. And we've already got him planned in. But we'll talk about 2026 soon.
Yeah.
But 2025.
Yeah.
So, so a lot of European tours, a lot of touring, and then obviously Gary left, which was sad, and Ant came in, which was great. And then we did a live album, which has been amazing. So I think we do need to talk about the live album as well. But so I think, I don't know, what's sort of what we'll do, I don't know, a couple of standout moments. What do you think stands out out of the whole year? What springs to mind? Yeah,
it turned out when we were thinking about it that Europe 1 was the first thing we did last year, significantly, as far as playing live goes, apart from Limerick. We don't know when that was.
Which was also great.
But yeah, I mean, going to Europe was like, you're going really abroad when you're going abroad. You're not just going to Wales or something. You know, you're going. What was that? A sneeze?
Wee bit.
So yeah, you're not just going like a little bit abroad. You're going like fully abroad.
I think whenever you find yourself in a tree hut in Serbia,
in a tree hut,
you know that you've gone fully abroad on tour.
Yeah, in fact, that was one of the big standout moments.
I was going to say
the tree hut in Sombor.
Yeah, I've been thinking about, like, you know, when we talked about doing this, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to reflect on? And yeah, that tour was just full blown crazy.
Yeah,
and amazing. Yeah, and I'm just in the back of a van, all the gear, full backline. And just drove to countries I'd never even been to before, never mind cities or venues.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Countries.
I'd never been to. In fact, you know what? I think 11 countries we went to with the crawling
really?
in 1 year.
Oh, fuck.
Because we went through Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, South of Ireland,
Republic of Ireland,
whatever they're called, the places where we live.
Yes.
Croatia, Serbia, Hungary, Slovakia.
Slovenia? No.
Was it? I don't know. was it I'd personally been to, I can't remember, I think I counted like 9, I can't remember how I did it, 9 countries within 1 year or something, or whatever it is.
was good.
Yeah, because Poland, Germany,
Belgium.
I've lost count now.
Yeah, exactly.
We did quite a lot last year.
But it's so fucking cool to get to do all that though, especially for a band at our level.
Yeah.
To just decide we're going to go not only on tour but a headline tour across Europe twice.
Yeah, like
Why would you do that?
There's so many wee standout moments that are even just little small things, like running through an absolute pissing rainstorm in Belgrade was class, because it was like the way the architecture is and all there. If you know about Belgrade, Serbia, or whatever, it's like it looks like something from like a TV drama. You know, it's mad. It sort of feels like you're in Japan or something as well. It's
I remember
everything's
that.
all concrete and neon.
Absolutely fucking lashing.
Yeah.
That tour was fucking awesome. And as you say, standout moments. I think playing that really small bar, the wee wooden bar, was just immense. Well, they were all great gigs, but that definitely stands out. And then obviously, I think the final show, was that not Belgrade?
The final show was Slovakia. Yeah.
And I was just off the scale. That was just the most cool thing ever. Playing in a garage.
Yeah.
Outside a garage, on the floor, in an industrial estate, outside.
Yeah.
And just rains, fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
Get in there, just do it.
It didn't rain though.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Thank fuck. But I do think that's one of the most heavy metal things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah. It was amazing.
It was fucking great.
As I said in the vlog, it was like really Sepultura or something. There's some Sepultura video where it's all like that. But just dilapidated storage garages, and like, you know, it's just class. Again, it was very Walking Dead or something.
Oh yeah. So you were thinking more of the apocalyptic side of it.
The whole thing. Maybe I just like apocalyptic things. And I see it in everything I look at. But you know.
Yeah, for me it was just the most underground cult thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I do remember the atmosphere was so intense.
Yeah,
like, it was so intense.
People were just like laid back and enjoying themselves and really interested to see what was going to happen. You know.
I was interested as to what was going to happen.
Yeah, we were all, but it sounded great, like, for being outside and loud.
It sounded great full stop.
Yeah.
I was staggered.
Yeah,
you know, I was never as glad to see, because the other 2 bands on before us just had their amps turned up really loud, and obviously had the Kraken 50 watt lunchbox, loud as fuck, but still a 50 watt head, and then he brought out a microphone. And I was like, thank fuck, we're making this up. Thank fuck, but it was great. So that was class. And I loved all the journeying about, just in and out of the van, It was just class.
Yeah, you just live in the van, that's you know.
And what else did we do? So what other standout things? We came back, we did
Manchester,
which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because that was Metal to Masses, so it was stuffed.
Yeah, going from playing small but like very peculiar gigs to
normalcy.
Like normal but also massive.
Yeah.
You know.
It was a big gig. And we were obviously in good shape live too.
Yeah.
So we played really well.
Yeah.
And
unbelievably
that was amazing,
and honoured to be put on so high up the bill, obviously.
It was fucking great. It was a massive show as well. Did really good merch too. And then that was the point where Gary stepped down, and then we got Ant in, and we did the Shores of Null tour, which was class. So I'm a big fan of Shores of Null because it's my type of music, sort of deathy doomy type stuff. So
they're class. Like they're
brilliant. The vocals are just off the charts. Vocals are so good. Big fan of Shores and all.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like,
I think one of the most standout things of that was the stress of trying to get the fucking van parked in London though.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
I was fucking wicked. And I got a parking ticket in the first 15 minutes, and it was so stressful. And as the first days of any tour, it's always a bit finding your feet.
Yeah.
And we didn't know the guys, and we had to get to know them, and we brought 2 vans over.
Yeah.
Because we decided to just arrange and do the tour. So we brought Phil with his van, and we had to buy a van.
Yeah,
for that tour.
What have we even discussed in this so far?
I don't even know. It was so mad because the old van broke. Anyone that watches the vlogs knows the other van.
Yeah,
the Immaculate Connection was fucked. Yeah. We did thrash it hard to try and keep going, but it just died.
Yeah,
and then we got Blimbo, which is a bit smaller, but it works, and it's massively underpowered.
I like Blimbo. He's our friend now.
It does, it works.
Yeah.
And it's got better seats in the back.
And you can see out the front window, which is fantastic.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck if you can see.
It's all that matters to me.
So we had to buy a new van, and bring Phil, and then we did the Shores and All tour, and it was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And we got obviously Ant was on drums, so it was a wee bit stressful because we only got one rehearsal done. Oh, we had to we had to fly Ant over as well to Belfast.
Yeah,
to
and
rehearse.
flew over for the band practice.
Yeah.
Which went great. I mean, Ant that's why we asked him, because we know him. He's our friend, obviously, you know, more infiltration from Lost Brethren.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because he's a musical genius as well.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
It's just like, you know, and he was like, is that all right? It's like, well, yeah.
Because it's the same.
Learned the notes to 100% accuracy. So
yeah, so that was good.
Yeah.
So that was our first tour. So we did our first gig in London. So I don't know. I mean, that's obviously the vlogs are all there. Well, they will be once I get editing them. Standout moments from having Ant on tour.
It was, you know, obviously missed Gary, but played with him loads over the years. We've done a lot of that, you know. So fair play to him for being like, yeah, I'm actually just gonna not do this anymore, because sometimes when you're getting up at 3:15 a.m. and you went to sleep, well, you didn't go to sleep. You pretended to go to sleep at 2:15 a.m. Sometimes you're like,
what's your problem? I don't understand.
Like,
is that not normal?
I have a mental illness, as you do too, which will not allow us to stop.
Which is why we're recording podcasts at midnight on a fucking Thursday night, and I'm working at 7 in the morning.
Because actually,
yes, actually.
But
it's only a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, so fair play, you know. But yeah, so having that on was obviously it's, you know, it's a bit of excitement injected to it because it's new for him and all the rest of it. The first, you know,
and he was only filling in at that point. He was just helping us.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we all know what that means when it comes to the crawling.
Yeah. I mean, you also were helping for a brief period of about a day, and then
it's halfway through the first gig, or about 40% of the way into the first set, where you're like, yeah, I'll stay, you know. Which seemed like, you know, he was probably a little bit nervous. Not that he ever gets nervous. I was a little bit nervous probably as well. Just being like, imagine if he just completely forgets the song and has like a fucking.
Well, that's a new fear unlocked. That never even occurred to me.
Well, he won't now because he's got it locked into his muscle
I just forget
memory,
the same bits that we forget.
Yeah,
it was very cool. It was definitely strange just turning around and seeing another drummer. But then when he played, it was like it feels the same, sounds the same.
Yeah, it's so different for him as well.
Yeah, and then obviously moving forward now, he's done a lot more gigs with us. He's starting to do his own thing a bit more.
Yeah,
which has been exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, he fits in beautifully. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just easy going.
Yeah,
puts on his wee eye mask, has a couple of gins.
It's so funny. Like,
and then just goes to sleep for 10 hours and then just teleports to the next gig. I was like, oh yeah. It's like, yes, we are.
D.
I've just done 7 hours driving across England. We're here. Wake up.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the eye mask and the neck pillow.
And the neck pillow, yeah.
You know, maintains.
So I think that's my for all Ant's massive ability, commitment, financial investment, and you know what he brings to the crawling. And all I remember is him sleeping in the van with an eye mask and a neck pillow.
Yeah. That little micro vlog I made from Europe too of James's trials and struggles, and then it just cuts to Ant, like, you know, with a just full resting position.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, Shores and All. It was a great tour, and there'll be vlogs. I'll get those out. And then we came back, and did we have any more rehearsals? No. I think we did the holiday. I think everyone went on holiday and came home, and then Europe again.
And went to Europe again.
And those vlogs haven't hit yet, so we don't want to spoil too much about that. But
yeah, fair enough.
That was fucking intense.
I think Gary's glad he left from that. As I told him, I was like, I really don't think he would have liked that particular tour. I think he would have dropped your bags and just got a taxi to the closest airport and been like, fuck off.
Fuck this. Yeah, I think obviously there'll be vlogs and it'll cover everything, but I definitely think when we're standing outside a venue at 1 a.m, it's a half-hour walk with all the gear because we can't get a fucking Uber.
Through the rain. Yeah.
And then we had to get up at 5 to get a train for 12 hours to get to Germany from Poland.
Yeah.
I think when you have that sitting just with three guys going, is this actually happening? We just went, oh well,
it's
fuck it.
Yeah, we're approaching the platform. We need to get everything ready because we've got 6 minutes to get from one platform. Yeah. But we'll not spoil any more.
No, we'll not. But that was, you know, it was so different because instead of having the likes of Chris with the tour bus just driving us around, it was like, let's rent cars and do trains and kind of do it more by ourselves.
Yeah, you did a lot of driving on that as well.
So
Intense.
would you do that again?
That was the most intense logistical week of my entire life, including my military experience. So yeah, of course I'd do it again.
Of course. Yeah, I think in reflection,
Not ideally, but it can be done.
I think
you know?
I think it was just too much. It was too tight. But also I loved the attrition of it. It was so fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
I had Ant well on board at that point.
Yeah.
And he leaned into it really well. And obviously we can't be stopped. James has no choice.
Yeah, he loves it as well.
He's worse. It was his idea.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get from Poland to Germany? I don't know. What do you
They're
think?
beside each other, so
I was like,
probably.
yeah, it's fine. And then, oh fuck, that's 12 and a half hours on Google Maps. Right.
Oh god, that was intense.
So that was
Germany was great though. Again, I'd never been to any of those countries, you know. So
yeah, I've been to a few other countries. I never played. I'd never played Poland before. Poland was fucking immense.
yeah,
It was a real.
I did two in Poland. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a real standout. I really enjoyed Gdansk. That was.
Dansk.
Yeah, I'm sorry, just
Apparently.
obliterating
Who knows?
more country and city names.
Yeah,
And-
yeah, it was great. I'd never been to Croatia, never been to Serbia, never been to Hungary, never been to Slovakia, never been to Poland, never been to Germany, never been to Belgium.
I don't think I even know anybody who's been to Serbia, let
Yeah.
alone when's the last time you played there.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, no, I'd
Yeah.
never. Yeah, the tour and going across all those countries was just fucking great,
Mm-hmm.
and currencies, this and
yeah, that was mad when in fact, the second time as well, the currencies
Yeah.
were changing.
And
Zloty to euros, and then more euros.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was great. And then obviously the whole Colossus Festival debacle on our
Oh,
part,
yeah.
not Colossus. It was Colossus Festival was immense.
Yeah, he saved us.
Yeah, losing gigs like a week before you go on tour is super stressful. That was
Yeah.
a fucking nightmare.
And were the flights even booked at that point, or they weren't finalized
We
or
had
something?
a flight booked out 4 weeks in advance, but we didn't book the flight home until 3 days before we went out on tour.
Like
till
that's mad
I,
shit. Like,
till I finally got
Yeah.
shout out to Benny
oh yeah, he completely saved our
from
arses.
from Colossus Fest for
Why
putting
do I keep
us on.
censoring? Why do I keep fucking censoring myself? Sorry, I've just come out of work.
Yeah, this is our real job. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
We're famous
I
rock
know,
stars
out
and
of slavery. Yeah, that was class. Yeah, that couldn't have been a better
Oh, I know.
thing to get involved with. It was
yeah, because
absolutely
it
amazing.
realistically it was fucking so busy. Like it was fucking great to be dropped onto that.
Yeah.
Opening the doors early, putting us on first, and then there was people in the room, and he gave us a big
Yeah.
push to come and
Yeah.
see the Irish band that booked the gig 2 days ago. You know,
Yeah, and people were like, really nice to us, and
yeah, and treated like fucking
Interested in
kings
us and-
as
yeah.
well. I was
Oh,
like, treated well at
absolutely.
all the gigs, obviously.
yeah,
So, and then I think, and obviously that was that was Ant ingrained.
yeah,
And then we come back, and then we were like, let's just make sure he knows he's here forever now.
yeah,
And now we've made him do that.
yeah.
I don't even know if he even knows he's in the band properly now. I don't know if I actually told him.
I
or he's-
mean, yeah, he's up for it. He's definitely up for it.
well, he's no choice.
Yeah.
I just mean, does he know?
It actually doesn't matter. The less he
I know.
knows, the better.
So that takes us. And then we came back, and then
Yeah.
we released a live album, or we're about in the process of releasing a live album.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
this is it, live in Belfast, MMXX1V,
oh,
which is a posh way to write the Crawling Live in Belfast 2024.
yeah.
I'm very creative.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I was going to say it was the last show of 2024, but it wasn't because when we went to Wales, I think the Wales was the last one of 2024.
Was it really?
I think so from my memory, and my memory's normally not good with those things, but in this particular instance, I believe that I'm correct.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So so the Belfast gig recorded by Brian
Yeah.
Collins, and we weren't planning a live album. That was never discussed.
It was just like, I think it was Gary was like, if you're going to do something big, you may as well record it. And I was like, I will bring every camera I have, and you have. We'll
Yeah.
bring all of our cameras, which we did, and may as well record it. And you're like, okay, I'll bring the portable.
Yeah, because I
studio
took the entire studio down, and then the sound engineer Brian Collins, legend, was like, "I can record it instead if you want." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, I brought all my shit down, but you're better at it because it's your job, so I guess you do it then."
Yeah.
And then I got the memory stick. He gave me a hard drive, and it was like, "That sounds great." And then I mixed it. I was like, "That actually really sounds great."
Yeah.
And then I got all the video footage, and I made a video. It's not released yet either of the whole set, apart from the encore. because one of the batteries died in the cameras. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, do you know what? This looks great. And I think the video really captures. The audio really gets it. The audio really works. And then the video footage just really captures what it was like in the limelight.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's fucking great.
It's the darkness and the
Yeah.
way they're all like not overexposed too much, and then the way you've like actually it's dark, grim, miserable, gritty, harsh, cold environment, hot environment.
Which is exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't even fuck with any of the footage. It's just, clips, just
Yeah, just pass it around
multicam. Yeah, I
the
didn't.
5 angles, whatever it
I
was.
I didn't color grade it or do anything crazy with it.
Really,
just
yeah? Okay,
just
yeah.
pretty much left it as is.
Class.
So
Yeah.
it's cool. And now
Yeah.
it's out, and you can obviously, by the time this crawl cast comes out,
Yeah.
you can purchase it and it'll be released, and it comes out on the. When's it come out?
You told me it was like January at some point, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
23rd of January, 2026.
It comes out on the 23rd of January.
23rd of January,
That
2026.
is legitimately my birthday.
Actually,
Yeah.
holy shit!
That's mad. Okay. Yeah.
I thought your birthday was in fucking April.
No, why would it be in April when I was born in January?
I thought the fuck that is weird. Okay,
That's mad. Comes out on the 23rd
Okay.
of January. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'll be 39.
39.
Yeah.
Child. So it's just the 10 years between us.
The grand hurrah of my youth before I become fucked.
Yeah. Fuck, how does that make me feel? 10 years ahead of you.
I know you're well into it. You're well established.
Well
you
fucked.
probably feel more youthful than me now.
So that comes out in January, and that's going to start off the year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're into 2026.
Yeah. So back to this, which, yeah, that was point one.
Right? We're 20
That's
minutes
probably
into this.
That's
so
the biggest point, to be honest.
So I think, do you want to get into what we're doing for 2026, or do you want to just... What else?
Unless you want to leave that for
We
next
can leave
time.
that for another one, I think. Well, I think we'll come back and we'll do 2026
Okay.
in the next one.
Yeah.
So,
Just to be silly at the end then, what is Christmas?
Christmas. I don't know. I'm working all of it, so
Yeah. An
what is
opportunity
Christmas?
for a higher
do you know
rate
what
of pay.
Christmas is to me? It's a fucking excuse to drink beer at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Do we ever need an excuse to drink beer at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Not really.
Exactly.
But in this instance, it is a great excuse.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, I'm actually quite a Christmassy person. I'm actually picking up a tree from Portadown. Truth. Yeah, it's a bit late. Got a cheap tree in Argos. Gonna go and grab it.
Do it. Decorate
Yeah.
the house. We had our house decorated this year from end of November
Yeah.
to try and be more Christmassy. Mm-hmm. I do miss my dog this year. That was my first Christmas without Gilby.
Yeah.
Which makes me very sad.
Yeah.
But-
Well, exactly. The year was massive in so many ways, not even in the band, but personal
Yes.
ways, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't want to
Gilby,
get into that. But yeah, because my dog
studio
died.
dog.
Yeah, my
was,
wee doggy died before I went on tour, which
yeah.
made the first couple of days very sad.
Yeah.
Is this taking a turn?
I know. It was.
Feels like it's taking a turn.
That's not the best way to start a tour, but this year was an emotional roller coaster, an emotional and financial roller coaster, logistical roller
Oh, we talked
coaster.
about finances?
We're talking about everything.
Oh, God.
Throwing it all in there.
Oh, God. We were talking about what Christmas means, but yeah, I think
Yeah, well,
it's fair to
Christmas means a little bit of time off, and if you don't have time off, at least you might be getting paid more for it. And if you're not, then you can still drink.
Yeah, so that's Christmas.
Yeah.
And also this year bankrupted us entirely.
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay for most of it
You're definitely
because I
paying for
was
it this
too
year.
busy moving house.
Oh, yeah, you moved house as well.
I
for
moved
fuck's
house,
sake.
and
In the middle of touring, in between tours.
yeah,
That wasn't a good idea either.
yeah, this was the most stressful year of my life, and that brings me back to the meme that was going around at one point. It's not the most stressful year of your life. It's the most stressful year of your life so far. It could get worse.
I know.
I've got big hopes for 2026.
Because I don't do it was the worst year of my life type shit, or it was a
Yeah.
terrible year. It was just, there was a lot of points in the year that were difficult or stressful, but there was also parts of it that were so fucking awesome
Yeah.
that potentially make it the best year of my life.
Yeah, exactly.
And every
Like,
year should be the best year of your life.
there's ups and downs throughout it, but yeah, quite a lot of things happened this year that were like particularly difficult. Like I also got another job.
You've only got 6 as it was.
It was 7 before. I don't know. It fluctuates between 6 and 8 jobs, but yeah, I work in Mandela now as well. So
So you've fully embraced now basically music and music.
The music.
The music. You've actually so you've fully embraced being a professional musician and working in the industry.
Yeah, I mean,
you're well ingrained in the industry now.
I do videography of, if you want your show videoed, give me a shout. If you want to record a wee acoustic set in my house, we can do that. You know, I'm crew now as well. Going to learn how to be a lampy and an audio engineer.
Nice.
And teach guitar and drums and trumpet and music theory. And
yeah, I'm so jealous of your
also playing a wedding band.
And you do that. I'm definitely very jealous that you're implanted in the industry now, that you're just all music for life.
Yeah, the only bit I haven't actually got into yet is probably just become an electrician and start fixing amps and all. No, I'll leave that to Phil.
Yeah, no, we make Phil do it. Phil is all my guitars right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool. Well, I obviously have a proper day job, which is sad, but I needed to pay for you to go.
He needs to force his band members.
Yeah, we need finances.
Zone 3 countries.
Yeah, we have to have.
Yeah, it'll be all right now because finally all my chickens have come home to roost and I'm rich again. So, hooray!
You've told me before you were rich, and I got about 12 hours out of you.
Yeah, I thought I was rich, but it turns out you can't just be rich and then stop earning money. You have to like continue to earn money, or else you drain all of it, and that's exactly what happened.
But we're good set. Good set. Good set.
We are good set.
We're good set now for 2026, and we're going to pour all your new money into doing more things in 2026.
Exactly.
Which we'll talk about the next one. But finally, before we go, we're approaching the half-hour mark ish. Oh, sort of.
Okay.
What else? I was just thinking about live albums there.
Oh yeah, the question from earlier.
And I'm just thinking, we were chatting about live albums, and we sort of touched on it, why we did a live album, because we sort of had it, but also I love live albums. As when I was a younger fella, I used to really chase down bootlegs and fucking like anything live, like videos. Fucking there was no DVDs back in the early 90s.
Favorite ones you remember owning or anything?
Live albums. I had a Sepulture of vinyl, which was cool as fuck. Like really, really early. I can't remember the name of it. I gave it to Pete, and that was fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Slayer Live Undead.
Yeah, it's.
Although.
I thought you were going to talk about Undisputed. I know nobody call it. The one that came out after Seasons in a Decade of Aggression.
Oh, that's recent. I'm talking about the earlier stuff. It is. But is Live Undead not live though? I'd heard maybe it wasn't live. They maybe made that up.
I don't know. I think it is.
I thought no, I think it was like studio live or something, or been overdubbed or something. I don't know. Somebody fact check that. It's probably not correct. Yeah. But anyway, so I love Live Undead, but I also remember chasing down like live videos, trying to get Danzig. I remember putting an advert in an old magazine in the back of HM Gear catalogue about wanting the pen pal people or Metal Hammer or Terrorizer or something like that anyway.
Yeah.
About getting the pen pal people to send me videos. And I ended up with a Danzig video live from years ago, and then Cradle of Filth one from like it's like an outdoor fest in Poland or something, like 1995 or something. Class. Or earlier. That was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And then Pearl Jam tapes and all that sort of stuff. Basically anything, just bootlegged as fuck. It was great.
Yeah. Speaking of bootlegs, I have a Slayer Praise of Death vinyl, which is incredibly rare, basically.
Is it live?
On eBay, but yeah, it's like 2 vinyls, and it's got Geiger artwork on the front. Thankfully, my auntie found it when my granny moved house, because if my granny found it, it would have been burned.
All right, okay. Yeah, my parents did that.
Yeah.
Taking tapes off me and shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's an absolutely horrific cover. It's called Satan on it.
So what is your... favorite live album?
Speaking of my granny and speaking of live albums and all the rest of it, my first ever CD that I purchased was one that Gary told me to buy when I was 11 or 12 years old. He told me to go, I was 12 years old, 13 or something like that. Told me to go into HMV and buy the Slipknot album that had just come out, the first, the self-titled Slipknot album. So I just did it because he told me to do it. I would be cool if I did it. And I bought it and then left it in my granny's house, and then went out, came back about an hour later, and she was reading through the booklet. And
what age was your granny at that stage? Like,
oh Jesus, I mean, like,
she's like 100 now, isn't she?
70s, late 70s probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was reading through it, and I'll not go into detail, but basically she brought me by the ear back to HMV to have it returned because it was horrific content, you know. So the first CD that I got that I actually kept was Live After Death by Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah.
So that was unbelievable.
Yeah. I can't believe I even forgot about that. I was talking about it earlier this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, fucking Live After Death was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's my first official CD that I got to keep that I bought, you know.
And it is probably the daddy of all live.
It was class, yeah.
I had the double cassette. You know, they open both sides.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Do you remember those? Did you do
Sort
tapes?
of.
Did you do tapes?
I had a couple of tapes, yeah.
Oh, God, you're too
I had a
young
wee
for tapes.
hi-fi that had a, you know, the wee classic pop-out tape deck at the front. You hide wee things in there, hash and all. And then, yeah, that was my wee CD player thing. But, yeah, yeah, good. What was going to go on to next? Live. There was something else about Live. Oh, I've derailed myself. Yeah, the first one was Live After Death. I don't know, I've derailed myself, but anyway, yeah.
There was that big Slayer box set thing came out too. Although, do you know what one of my favourite live things was? Fuck, it's just come back to me. I think I was about 15. And did you ever record stuff off the radio? Off like the rock show or anything like that? Did you ever do that?
No, I taped stuff off other tapes, maybe.
Okay. So, like, this is way back, so this is like, must have been 92, I think. And so they did have like rock shows on the not regular radio. Metallica did Milton Keynes Bowl.
Okay.
And it was broadcast on like normal radio. And I remember me and my mates with like multiple stereos all set up, and everyone had tapes set up on top, and we're just continually feeding tapes into these machines because it was a long show.
Was it plugged in, or did the tape recorder have a mic?
No, it was taping off the radio.
As in, like in the same device?
Yeah, same device.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's mad. You even have to question
No,
that.
because my mum and auntie apparently did that back in the day, like taping Thin Lizzy off the radio and all, but it had an actual device. And then my great granny would have been at the time would have like semi-deliberately been coughing over it and all.
Oh, right,
You know?
okay. No, this was just
Yeah.
taping off the radio. But I remember taping on the cassette Milton Keynes Bowl of Metallica live, and I would never... I don't think I'd even heard Metallica live at that stage. I'd never seen them. Actually, I'd never seen Metallica, weirdly.
Yeah. You've
And,
never seen Metallica now?
Never seen Metallica. And it was fucking great. I just remember the excitement of hearing Metallica songs on the radio, and I taped it. And it was like, I don't know, 90 minutes, 100 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It was fucking class.
Class.
And that was exciting as fuck. Capturing that and then having a copy of it.
Yeah.
And there's that gap when you had to take the tape out and turn it over and record the other side.
See, like, I don't even know how much of this to admit, but I do the weirdest thing of all time in my car at the moment. And, you know, I'm not talking on mental like
Dogging?
I wish. I for some reason, listen to my music off USB stick in my car.
Okay.
So I did have a whole load of MP3s from way back in the day from LimeWire that Gary gave me.
Yeah.
But
Well, Lars did warn us.
I know, but when you hear how stupid this has got, so then I like having my music in little folders in my car in the USB stick, you know, because it means you don't have to involve your phone at all or Bluetooth it or use anything. And we turn the
Even
car
though
on.
it's perfectly acceptable and a normal way of listening to music now.
But you just get into your car, turn it on, it resumes where it was, and then your phone's good for sat-nav or whatever's going on. And yeah, so some of the CDs I had, I opened up my PC, put in the CD drive, put the PC back together, put in the CD, ripped the CD onto the PC, and then, you know, did that. But some things, I shouldn't even admit this is terrible. I have on occasion gone to YouTube and plugged two jack cables into the monitor outputs of my Focusrite, plugged them back into the front and recorded an album onto my DAW, and then individually split the tracks up, and then I have a digital. I'm stealing music, but I've only done.
Surely there's an easier way of doing that.
Everyone says that, but see if you could like rip an MP3 or something from YouTube, the quality is terrible. So, and then also what you get to do is I've made my own little changes to some of them. So like one of the Rhapsody songs starts with a children's choir and it's terrible, so I just cut it off.
Take it off.
You know.
Well, if you don't like something, just cut it off.
Yeah, but then then I've bought it anytime I've done that as a band, or I've recently bought a t-shirt and it cost me like £45 to get the Rhapsody t-shirt, so I deserve.
I remember. You do like to buy expensive imported shirts.
I just want a really specific
we should do
shirt.
an episode on t-shirts. That's definitely got its own. We could talk about that all day.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all right. So I think we've totally right. We're sitting around the half-hour mark. So let's cut it here. I think that was good.
I think we've updated our listeners thoroughly on the year's events.
Started the update and then just started talking about shit.
That's part of it as well. A little bit of information, a little bit of just bollocks.
So we're going to draw us to a close. And if anyone wants us to talk about any particular or wants to know anything about us, just leave a comment and we will discuss that next.
Yeah.
And feeling that it won't matter because we're just going to do this anyway.
We will be doing it regardlessly.
Yes.
So comment anywhere on anything with any question and we will find them along the way.
And we'll do another one soon. And we'll talk about what we're going to do in 2026 because it's starting to come together.
Maybe the next one might have Ant in it.
Oh my God, how do you arrange that? No, I'm not getting into that. It's been hard enough getting a fucking rehearsal with a drummer in fucking England. Yeah, we're rehearsing after I do a 12-hour shift, before I do a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll chat about it.
Working 7 to 6 and then rehearse 8 to 11 and then work 7 to 6.
Okay, well, maybe I'll not make you do a podcast during that.
Fuck it. It can't be stopped. Let's just do it.
Exactly.
Right, that's it.
Okay.
We're done.
Goodbye. Until the next time.
Yeah. Stay miserable.
Always.